obviously we got to go into the main thing because it literally just happened. We got the Bud Madrimov fight that just literally went off like 20 seconds ago. And let's get into it.
Yeah, man. I mean, I don't know what the heck the announcers was talking
Yeah,
That was the first thing I was about to say.
Let's just go with it right there.
What's
man.
up with y'all, yo?
Hey,
What-
yo.
I don't know what kind of fight they were watching because they were literally arguing with Sean Porter the whole time.
Sergio.
about-
Sean was spot on almost, like with what he was saying every time.
Like, bro, he would land one jab and they'd be like, "This fight is much closer than you think." I'm like, yo,
But they would
'cause
fail to mention the punches from.
Yo,
Yeah.
every
Bud.
time. Bud would
he
land
land like a three-piece combo and get
three
caught with a
piece.
jab
They
or
would
something.
be talking over it, not talking. It was
Very
weird.
He land
It was
one
very
jab,
weird.
and they'll stop mid convo. This jab slipped through again. There's another one
Yeah.
Very
slipped through.
weird energy.
Yo, what's going on?
I think Bud's hurt. Like, wait, he just threw like three crazy shots
a
and got
little
clipped
weird.
a little
Listen,
bit.
we call him. Madrimov was a tough test. That's what you know.
Yeah, it was a tough test.
That's what
and
we always got the label for the tough test. He was a tough test. He wasn't getting in there getting OD cooked.
Yeah.
We're not gonna play that. See, we're not gonna play those games.
Yeah,
but
no.
dog, if you listen to the broadcast, like, jeez, you would have thought Terence Crawford needed a knockout in the 12.
Yeah,
you would have thought it
yeah.
was a split decision. Damn near a draw.
Like, yo,
If it didn't go Madrimov's way, yo. Like how they was breaking it down.
Oh,
And also the thing that you had pointed out, it was factors that were in play
First
here.
fight
as
at
far as-
54.
First fight at 54.
These are the
First fight
factors.
in a year
in a year,
and some change.
and he's
These are
getting
the
older.
factors, bro. And those
Yeah.
factors matter.
Come on,
man.
bro. You got ring rust. That is real yo.
Against a good fighter. Like,
Yeah.
Madrimov wasn't a bum.
At all.
He was doing
10 and
something. He
0.
was tricky, man.
He was undefeated
Yeah.
as well.
The commentators was wild excited about the shoulder fakes. He just be doing this the whole
He
round.
had a
They be
lot
like,
of
oh,
feints.
he's outclassing him.
Unlimited
he's much more
stamina.
craftier than he looks.
His stamina was crazy
Bro,
to be
he
doing
didn't
that
even do
feint in all
anything.
the
He threw
fight.
3 punches the whole round.
Yeah. Like Madrimov, salute to him, man, because he went in there, he went in there to defend his crown. He didn't back down. They both were trying to get a consistent rhythm. They were never able to get a consistent rhythm. But that's what it was a difference for me. There were moments when Terence Crawford would get into some sort of a pocket. He got into a little rhythm at a few of them end of them rounds, especially in the second half of the fight.
Yeah.
He had a few
That
pockets in
11th
between.
round.
Yeah.
It's crazy.
Even though Madrimov was getting some shots, he never got into a rhythm where he would land 1, 2, 3,
No.
slide in
No.
his body shot.
It was shots.
Never. He never
Nowhere
had that
near.
moment. He would get some. Now he would get. There was a couple times he might have got about 2 good straight rights
Yeah,
in,
the straight
Yeah.
right.
or 2 good jabs.
That left
But
was
it was-
coming in there too.
That was
'Cause that's what
only
closed
like the
that
6th
eye out.
round, bro, or the 5th round, whatever that round was.
He
That
had a-
was
he
like
had a
his
few
best
He had
round.
quite a few
He
where
had a
he
few
was
rounds.
slapping him.
Yeah.
He caught him at least once or twice, almost
From
every
my
round.
observation, I said, Bud, he didn't win less than 9 rounds, in my opinion. From what I looked at, I was watching like hard. Like, I don't feel like he lost more than 3 rounds in that fight.
I wasn't scoring it by round, so I can't call it. I definitely, the card I liked the most, and I probably would have put it at that, was the 116, 112. To me, that sounded right.
Yeah.
That
Yeah.
sounds more.
That
Yeah,
sounded
that's
right,
what I'm
man.
saying.
That 8
Yeah,
to
like-
4 sounded right.
Yes.
Yeah.
I can see the 2 115, 113s.
Yeah.
There was no draw, and Bud was not losing. Should not have lost to a card.
Yeah, the way the commentators
Yeah.
was talking though, and then they kept showing like the
Unofficial.
the punch percentage and all that stuff,
Yeah,
and they
that
trying
was-
to make it
I
seem
don't
like
believe that.
he's not throwing as many shots, but he's way more accurate. Like, bro,
Yeah, all of that was kind
relax, bro.
So the things that
Relax.
Madrimov was doing well was the upper body movement for the most part. His footwork was okay. It was okay. It wasn't
Yeah.
bad. It wasn't
Yeah.
great, but the upper body was really giving some trouble. He was throwing punches from weird angles.
Yeah.
He would get a couple good jabs in, but the straight right hand was probably the best punch for him for the
Yeah,
night.
for sure.
I
He
would
got that
like-
in a few times. He was trying to get the overhand, but he couldn't quite get it clean because it would whiz, either hit him like kind of on the side or the glove. But he was if it was a lesser fighter, I could have seen him at least dropping the opponent.
Definitely.
But those were his highlights to me, and his toughness, and of course his stamina was pretty solid because after a while, one of Bud's strengths was the body shots was getting
Yeah,
in there,
that's what I
especially
was gonna
on the
say.
second half of the fight.
I
The
would
first
like
half
to
he
see
really wasn't.
Bud work the body a little bit more because he would have put him down if he did.
He was struggling with that upper body movement. It was a
And
little,
the
it was
ring
weird.
rust. It was like you said, because
That's
his
probably a part
timing
of it
was
too,
real
yeah.
bad in the beginning. It's like, yo,
As you getting older, you
Yeah.
can't just be out of the ring a year like that.
Yeah,
yo.
yeah.
Not at all. It
Like-
shows. It shows what I think, like you were saying. I don't know if he was ever What were you saying? You just said that he did something. My bad.
You talking about Bud or
Madrimov?
Well, I was just saying with the body work, I wanted to see Bud go to the body more because he just.
That's what I was saying. I think he did it. I think he did go to the body. The amount that he could, like you said, based upon how Madrimov was moving.
Yeah.
Madrimov's movements was crazy. It was unorthodox. Like how he was even coming out of the breaks and all that stuff. That was weird.
It was weird.
It was weird. So it caused him to not throw that because he would slip that left over the top if you threw it and his hands was down. He was quick. That straight right that he was throwing, like you said, was his most popular punch. But he was going to the body.
He didn't have fast hands, but he had little tricky boom, slide it in real quick.
Came from different
good timing.
Angles, like you said, the angled punches.
He had solid timing. I'm gonna give him his respect on it. He had solid timing on some of this stuff. You could tell though as he started getting a little more tired because Bud was trying to mix it up a little bit more. He was trying to even though he could never get into a complete rhythm, he still had better pockets, but he was trying to walk him down. I think what was it, around the 7th or the 8th? Remember, he started trying to walk him down a little bit and started getting some combos.
Yeah, he did.
And Madrimov made some adjustments. Mm-hmm. Got to give him credit for that.
He caught him with a nice combo piece in the 11th. I think that was the 11th round when he caught him with that 3-piece at the very end of, towards the end of the round.
There was some lefts, right?
I think it was. It might have been I can't remember what the exact combination was, but he definitely caught. He
started sneaking the left hand in there once Bud started trying to walk him down.
I started closing up from one round of I think that might have been 10, maybe. It might have been either 10 or 11 when
he had a little nugget probably around round 4. You talking about
Madrimov? I got to stop saying he. Madrimov had his eye actually closed.
Oh yeah, it was his left. It was his left eye. It was starting to get red. Yeah.
He was tagging him. That's clear. That's evident. I think that's what Sean was saying. And that's why he was announcing what he was announcing. He's winning this.
The jabs, and he started slipping Bud started getting a few of them on the right hooks that I thought he was going to get in a little bit earlier.
Yeah. The uppercuts.
You know, that's one of the things I was saying, and it's funny because remember I was like, man, that left hand, that lazy left hand jab to the body is going to get him cooked. What was the first 2 punches Madrimov threw? The weak left hands. Yeah. I gotta give him credit though. He stopped.
Yeah.
I didn't know. You can't know until somebody get in the ring. So he showed his IQ, but literally. That's what I was calling. Before the bell rung, first 2 punches, Bud was trying to time him. And you know how Bud is. If you don't switch up on him fast enough, you cooked.
Yeah.
So he was making adjustments. When Bud was making his adjustments, he would make another one. So it was good to see Bud in a fight where he had to try to really, really figure it out.
Definitely.
So that was
been
good,
a while.
man.
It's been a while for him.
Yeah,
I had 8 years of just slaughtering people. So it's like,
dog, yo. Yeah. 2016. He knocked out every welterweight he fought. He went to a division, literally cleaned it out. Yo.
That's nuts. That be your first time, like you said, going a distance since 2016. Though that's a long time ago now, man. It's almost 10 years ago, bro.
It's a year of rust, like you said. So
and he probably, that was his biggest fight. That paper was coming.
I will say,